Holy shit. Mothman. Most of us have heard about him, but very few of us have truly experienced him. About a month ago, based upon a couple rumors I had read up on, one being that he had made his way all the way here to Central Tennessee, another being that, somewhat like crows, he was attracted to silver. So I left a silver $50 out. Later that night I went out, it was gone. Ended up coming across him on a dirt quarry road just down the side of where I live. Came face to face with him. Managed to escape. Now, I've been doing some more readings and listenings about personal stories that people have in regards to him. Certain lore there is to him. And I have to say, not all of it's pleasant, but there isn't much in lore that is. But one question I have is, how intelligent is he truly? Is he intelligent like a crow? Being intelligent like a child? Or is he intelligent in the way we expect adults to be, adult humans to be? But yet very few of them are. Or, hearing a lot of sounds out in these woods. Is he more intelligent, if it is indeed a he? Is he more intelligent than we are? Does his intelligence and wisdom surpass anything that we could truly comprehend, understand? That's something I wonder a lot. Ever since my experience with him, I've been finding quite a few, let's say, gifts on my steps. Most of them are the things you would expect a crow to leave you and trade for food. But here in a moment, I'm going to show you some of these gifts, in which I assume it is him has been leaving me. So come back to the house with me, and I'll show you what I mean, and I'll share some thoughts. Found this feather on the way back to the house. Could it be an owl's? Found this feather on the way back to the house. Stuck to this twig, hanging off this vine. Could it possibly belong to an owl? Or does it belong to Mothman? Is he actually all black, like many people say? It was odd seeing that there. Especially right after talking about Mothman. I had thought that I heard noises out in the woods. Now I wonder, is he as silent as an owl? I wonder. I do wonder. Here is a basket I've been using to collect the things that I assume that he's been leaving for me. Now you could say, well, it could be the crows. There are plenty of crows around where you live, and there are plenty of crows around here, but I don't have that sort of relationship with the crows for them to be leaving me items that they find. We are not at that point of our interactions yet. Though there have been plenty of times I've left food out for them. I usually leave it over by the tree line about 150 feet away. Over in that direction. So here, I'm going to show you a few of the things that he's left for me. Here is a small assortment of bottle caps. I've got 4 bottle caps. One of which looks like it's from a Dr. Pepper. One has a little anchor on it. You won't be able to see it. One has the design of an orange on it. And another one is just a plain green one. Kind of larger than the rest. Have a small assortment of machine parts here. Not sure what that is. Looks like some sort of gasket, something used to connect 2 different pieces. Have that. Looks like it's part of some sort of hose. It's a large bolt. Whatever the hell that is. Let's see what else I've got here that's worth showing. I've got these little bits of plastic. Feel almost like a vinyl, but little pieces like that. Look like clippings. And I have found on my doorstep 2 fairly clean vapes. I have not tested them out. I don't know if Mothman has any sort of diseases or not. But I have not tested them out, and I'm not going to. But 2 vapes. And it seems like he thinks that maybe I need some sort of nicotine. Of course, I don't consider vapes real smoking. It's just water vapor that's flavored and has a little bit of nicotine mixed with it. So, ever since leaving that silver $50 he's been leaving me these little gifts. One thing I have heard, though it's kind of rare to see it written or spoken anywhere, one thing I have heard is that there's the possibility that whenever Mothman, or whoever is in the acting role as Mothman, is tired of being Mothman and wants to find a replacement to transfer into his role, that he'll start leaving gifts for them when he finds someone that he feels like he can trust or wants to be in that position and take over for him. When their personal soul becomes tired. And that if you take your own human life and openly speak before doing so, that you're willing to take the role and offer yourself to Mothman, that after taking your life, you'll transfer into being Mothman. There have been a few times I've heard him knocking on my windows at night. There have been a couple times since my last little adventure that I have seen him standing out in my yard, primarily by the little gray truck that's at the edge of the yard. I'll go ahead and show you that. There's the truck. I've seen him standing right here in the middle behind it a few times. At least 2 or 3 times. But he has become more and more frequent lately, almost to the point of terrorizing them. And it seems like if there's any truth to that one portion of the story, that it seems like he won't stop until I accept that role. Like I said, that is, if there is any truth to it. I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to settle down. I'm trying to find a woman. But one concern I have is what if I did find one and he decides to come in the night and terrorize us, try to harm me, try to harm her, try to harm us? What if, in that position, he would have some alternative intent, something malicious? And what if he used her to torment me, but also used her for some ulterior motive, such as breeding with her to continue the Mothman line to find a replacement, and continuing to torment me through that and through his descendants. In some ways, it seems there's only one actual choice here that has haunted my mind. That is a possibility of, if I want that and want to avoid those possibilities, and maybe that's the only option. Storm clouds are rolling in. It's gonna rain tonight. It's almost time. I have made a choice that I will act upon. And I think it's the right thing to do. Though it is not something I want to do, then as the man I need to be, will be what I do. I've made a phone call. And she will be here shortly. There will be actions in which we do, which I think is implied, but I cannot show on camera. And afterwards, I hope she understands what I must do, what I must do to myself for the future role of our safety.
You're the next Mothman, huh? Well, get ready for me, 'cause I'm gonna lay all your eggs. Oh.
Transfer myself over. Give my soul up to the world, this earth, to be the new Mothman. Got a little something in this bag that's gonna take care of it. And don't you worry. I'll be back. I'll be back. Now, I'm gonna close this door. And eventually, you'll see me again.